Now, I tried out many times. It was probably maybe 4 times. I never once went through, not even the first round. This particular time, I made it to the second round. What's up, everybody? I am Legend, your favorite traveling musician here on YouTube. So before I begin today's vlog, I just want to ask everybody who's watching right now to scroll down and hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe today. Turn on the notifications so you'll automatically be notified every single time I upload a new video. One thing that I want to show you guys is a few years ago when The Voice first started. It was the 2nd season of The Voice and the 10th season of American Idol. I tried out for both of those shows when they were at their peak. And then the pan. Now, I tried out for American Idol many times. It was probably maybe 4 times I tried out for American Idol. I never once went through, not even the first round. This particular time, I made it to the second round. So I was really excited. I went to the second round a month later, took off of work at Old Navy. I was working at the time. You know, I went back and I had this woman who let me sing for maybe like 10-15 seconds, and they're supposed to let you sing for 30 seconds, a verse and a chorus. And she's like, okay, we've heard enough, you can go. And I was like, that's it? Like, you... So I didn't make it. I didn't make it on American Idol. But like a few weeks later, I got an email from The Voice. Saying we're having open call auditions in Los Angeles. And so I signed up. I went with one of my friends, Lenny. We drove up to LA. We spent the night in this really like rinky-dink hostel, which I didn't even know what hostels were at the time, man. I just knew there was like all these foreign people and speaking different languages, and everybody had accents and all this stuff. And then we were in this area in Los Angeles where there were bars on the window at Burger King, like jail cell bars.
Look, dude, they've got bars on their window, dude. Oh my gosh. Apparently they need bars on their windows here in LA Burger Kings, you know what I mean? Like, that's a Facebook post.
But anyway, so we went to the audition. I think it was at the Forum. We go up there, we're meeting a lot of nice people in these lines. You know, everybody's got their papers, they've got their dreams, they're listening to music, they're singing, they're doing harmonies, they're getting on camera and stuff like that. I'm listening to one of my songs that I made, Don't Stop Believing. It has a feature of Journey, or a sample of Journey.
Leading.
This is crazy.
We're heading towards it.
Heading towards it.
All the way down the road, man. Good luck, everybody.
Thanks, Greg.
Good luck.
Always the one to
and I'm really pumped, man. So we get to the front of the line and they tell me, okay, I gotta turn the camera off or whatever.
Here in the Voice Auditions, surprisingly they're letting me film, like taking off the camera, so it's not anywhere near like American Idol. That are brought us audition pants. Ready to go in. Super excited. I think I got my song. I think I'm gonna sing John Legend, Shine. First verse and the chorus. And yeah.
So we get in there, and so finally I get called up, and I sing Shine by John Legend and the Roots. And at the end of the audition, what they do is they point to each person and they say, you stay, you stay, you stay, you stay, the rest of you guys can go, which means you didn't make it. So what happened was this guy puts down his papers. He's like, so I just want to say, you know, thanks to everybody who came. Unfortunately, you know, this is going to be the end of the road for you guys. You know, I don't think it's really time for any of you yet. This is going to be the end of your journey for this year. And the entire time, like even when I was singing, when I walked into the room, when I sat down, and even when he told us that we had to leave, I was sitting here in this room and I was like, there's no way I'm going home. And this guy stops 3 of us and he says, but you, and you, pointing to me. You guys can stay for a little bit. I just want to talk to you. He asked all 3 of us to sing an additional song. I sing another song, but I forget the lyrics. The guy, you know, put his head down and he was just looking down. And so he tells the 2 guys, okay, I'll be in contact with you. You guys can go. Thank you for staying. I have your number. And then he's like, you come here. So I walk up to him and he says, you know, I know you got nervous. I know you forgot the words for a little bit, but you have a really good voice. And I can tell that you really want this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a chance and I'm gonna go ahead and put you through to the next round. And next week, you come back to Burbank, California. You perform just like you did for me here. And if you get through, then congratulations. And if not, you know, but I really feel like that you really want this. So the next week, obviously, I went back up to Burbank. I had 3 songs prepared to sing. I went in there to sing my songs. But the lady cut me short. I was very, 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 very mad. And I went home, and this is when that CeeLo song, F You, just came out. So I put it on full blast.
Family friendly Felix. I love money too much.
And as I'm driving right by the audition building and I'm making sure they hear that song, it felt good, man. But just the fact that I knew that I failed at something that I really wanted to do, something that I said I would achieve, something that means a lot to me, music, performance, singing, I failed. At least I tried. At least I went to the audition. There's millions of people who say, I want to audition for The Voice, or I want to audition for American Idol, or I want to be on America's Got Talent. But they don't go to any auditions. So how are you going to achieve that if you're too afraid to fail? You have to do it. Now I'm here, independently, in my room, in my studio, making my own music, building my own audience with YouTube here, putting that drive that I had back then into what I do now. So I'm succeeding. So my failure became my success. So there, you can either be somebody who's afraid to fail and you don't do anything at all, or you can be afraid to fail but you push anyway. And I think those people are the ones who are legendary and live legendary lives.